I know we've all seen this. Let's go over it, shall we? All right. I'm left emotionally and financially drained trying to protect my child and rebuild what's broken. Yet you leave out the part where you continue to get on here and what, emotionally and financially drain yourself. What have you done to protect your child exactly? Put a camera in his face? Tell everybody his business? All right, it started on TikTok where I simply shared parts of my life as a mother, plus a lot more. Too much, in my opinion. But that openness made me a target. No, your behavior made you a target. Your actions, your lies. What followed was something no one could prepare for. Strangers posting my address on the internet. Who did that? And where is the proof? You know, you can't come on here and say these things without showing proof of it. I've never seen this happen, but you know, I'm still, you know, learning. It could be somewhere, but I do know that I can Google you and all of your information comes up, you know, public records and all. Funny. I would think that that would be one of the things that would financially drain you to wipe off so nobody could get to protect your child, right? Sorry, even baby girl thinks this is bullshit. Moving on. False CPS reports filed against me repeatedly. Just because they were reports that you didn't agree with doesn't mean that they were false. See, a lot of us are mothers who have either raised several kids or are raising kids now. And when we see a parent like you and a child who is being neglected, that doesn't sit right with people. I don't understand why you don't get that it's just that you're just not a good parent. You think you're doing everything right, and that's your problem. What am I doing wrong? I don't understand. Why do they say these things? Because we have lived it. We have raised kids, and we know that this is not how it's supposed to be. Was that easier said for you? Humiliating videos, false narratives, and edited evidence shared to mock my trauma. The only type of evidence I've ever seen anybody mess with is you. And you're not even good at it. And what videos are you talking about? The clips of your lives? That's of you. So you're upset about your own behavior again. People showing up at my home pretending deliver items from Craigslist ads, and I never posted. There might be a word behind Nookie's little picture, but I don't. Do you have receipts for this? See, Gabi, you can't just say these people are doing it with no proof. It doesn't work like that, right? And the time that we seen somebody come to your house, we could hear them. It was for your neighbor, but you sure did use that to victimize yourself, didn't you? Even my court hearings were recorded and posted to ridicule me. No, they were posted to show that you're a liar. That's why they were posted. And recorded? That was the court who recorded it, ma'am. You know that, like, regular ass people who actually live in the real world knows that there are transcripts that you can go get that is public record, right? You said you were going to show those transcripts. Why didn't you do that? I'm still waiting for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, the same transcripts that we all have heard over and over again. Okay. All of this was done in the name of content or so-called advocacy, but none of it was for good. It was harassment, plain and simple. I don't know about you, but like, I don't need to do this, right? If I wanted content that I was going to get 1 million views, I wouldn't be covering you or Lori, Lisa, right? The type of content that gets like views is like paranormal videos, story times, cop videos, conspiracy theories. There's so much things that I could be doing to actually have content. This is just to point out shitty parents and shitty people that put it all over the internet and hurt other people, who do it blindly, no self-awareness. And even if they do have that awareness, they don't give a shit. So you want to get on here and act like this, then there's going to be people like me who is going to point it out. And for you and everybody else who doesn't like it, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Make your own page and do whatever you want. I'm so tired of everybody saying like, oh my God, you have no life. Why are you doing this? It's not that. Because I fucking want to. That's why. That's why. I don't know about you, but I genuinely care about kids, one. And two, I care if other people get hurt. This app is not supposed to be like this. So there will always be somebody like me to point out these type of things, to not let these people get away with it. She's allowed to just get on here and completely lie, say that all of these people are doing things that they're not doing. That's okay though? Okay, whatever. I'm raising a child through all of this and doing my best to stay strong, but I can't do it alone. This GoFundMe will help me cover legal costs for the fighting back, secure a safe housing for me and my son, seek therapy and healing resources, continue advocating for other victims of cyberbullying, finally have a voice without fear of being silenced. Girl, when have you ever been silenced? This is all you talk about. And all of that, healing resources and advocating, you don't advocate for nobody but yourself. We all see you. This is why we have come up with the opinions we have. And this isn't your first GoFundMe. You've made a handful of them. If you want to continue being on this app and doing all this fuckery, then you need to deal with the consequences. You need to deal with that bill that you want to hire a lawyer for. Right? We're fucking adults. You are responsible for your own behaviors, just like I am of mine. Now, I can own all my shit. Can you? Confidently? I don't know. I think this is a fucking joke. Let me see. Is there anything else? Justice for Gabrielle. Justice for the fucking internet. Okay? That we had to witness all of this. That we had to see your fucking discharge. That we have to hear about you being on your monthly. That we have to listen to you talk about doing it with your husband, right? That we have to sit here and watch that poor baby suffer in silence. Justice for that, and justice for Cameron.